If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 12 of My Player here on FIFA 16. As you can see, we've gotten A's in a couple of training sessions here. In fact, the last 3 I played myself, and we've been able to go up to 73 overall, which is fantastic. I simmed the first 2 and got an F and a D, so I thought, well, bollocks to it. I'll play the last 3. Turns out it was a good idea to play the last 3 because we've done very well there. We're now 73 rated overall. Not been selected for this game against Bradford, which is unsurprising really. We played the game at the weekend, which went all the way, and obviously we'll be quite tired. 3-2 defeat, unfortunately, thanks to an 88th minute winner for Bradford. That sucks. So unfortunately not able to get a victory there. We've got Wolfsburg in the Cup at the weekend though. So 2 Cup games in fact. It's the FA Cup on Saturday, and then the Johnson's Paint Trophy on Tuesday. So we'll probably be selected for the Cup game against Walsall, so we'll play that, and then hopefully we can get a decent result and carry the momentum forward into the game midweek. But if you enjoyed today's episode, then make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already as well. We're hoping to be better today than we were in the last one. Last episode didn't necessarily go according to plan with a red card, so we'll try and avoid that today, shall we? Chambers to Tom Bradshaw. Man running around the outside, he's not going to use him though. Sam Manton might, and has done. Gets it to Demetriou. They've had like 75% possession so far, Walsall, and not had a shot on goal. I'll call for this from Fleck, and I'll give it quickly to Adam Armstrong, and we might catch him on the counter here. Played it across there towards Aliou, who's playing on this right-hand side. There's Phillips. Into Aliou again. I don't know what that was. I think it was an attempted pass, but it was terrible. And Garate's been set through by a teammate. This could be the first chance of the game, and is, but it really wasn't the best of shots. So I'll show you the not accomplishments. I'll show you the match facts. They've just kept the ball. They've kept the ball, 69% possession, and that's after we've just had an attack of our own. They've had 1 shot, and it was terrible. So I'm thinking about maybe dropping it back down to professional for my player, because playing on world class is getting a little bit unrealistic at the minute, where every opposition team is playing like Barcelona and not creating any chances. But they created one there. I'm tempted to have a shot here from distance. I'm going to, because why not? Shot blocked by the defender, and Henry will eventually get it away. Garate could play that through to Sam Manton, decides against it. We've got 4 people just stood in a row there waiting to try and intercept a pass, although Manton's just completely dummy with a drop of a shoulder. Hopefully Ryan Haynes can deal with him at right back. That's a great cross though. There's a man at the back post, Ashley Chambers, with a wild volley. He could have controlled that. That could have been a glorious opportunity for Walsall to take the lead, but he has slashed at it with his left foot, and that was not a worthy opportunity. Oh, such a waste. Walsall could have been 1-0 up there. Still 68% possession though, so I might have to get myself, just unrealistically start calling for the ball, especially if my backline are going to start doing that with one another. Play that down the line into the run of Phillips, who gets tackled, but we've still got it. I'm going to give it a crack from distance. Ooh, that's not too far away. I do love a cheeky long shot. I've been training my long shots in training, unsurprisingly, as well, but still not quite at the level where we can fly those into the top corner. But our technique is getting better, our rating is getting better, our long shots are getting better, and it's not long before one of those is going to fly into the top corner and I'm going to explode with delight. Murphy into Aliou, plays it to me. I've got nobody on the outside of me, so we're going a little bit solo here. Turn inside that man though. Do I lay it off to a teammate? I'm going solo here. We're going to try and win it. We've been taken out from behind. A penalty to Walsall in the 90th minute. That's the 5th of 5 free kicks that we've won. We've got a couple of accomplishments there, but I think they were aesthetics rather than actual stat improvements, like black tape I think I saw there. I'm not really paying too much attention to the accomplishment unlock, so I was hoping he was going to get sent off, but not that that would make too much of a difference in the 90th minute, but it's a clear penalty. The question is, are we going to get to take it? I doubt it. We're not. Adam Armstrong, he missed his last penalty for the club, and it cost us the result. Can he put this one away? He was close to missing that. In off the post from Adam Armstrong. I'm going to do a brick drop in the background if I can. I can't because he's celebrating in front of the camera. There's the ginger beard of Vincelot come across to celebrate as well. A last gasp penalty is going to be enough to send us through in the FA Cup. The magic of the FA Cup is still alive with a last minute penno drilled off the inside of the post. Coventry 1, Walsall 0, and it looks like we're going through to the next round. Final whistle went almost immediately after kick-off from that penalty. We do get the 1-0 win. Technically, I think we should get an assist for that because we were the ones that won the penalty, but never mind. We'll take it. 87% pass accuracy. We had a couple of shots ourselves. Wasn't that entertaining a game, to be completely honest, but there were a few highlights that I could put in there. I'm actually going to try dropping it down to professional for the next game to see if that livens the CPU play up a little bit, because Walsall just kept hold of position there for the majority of the game. Unfortunately, Cambridge lose 3-0 to Shrewsbury, which sucks. And we haven't been selected for the Johnson's Paint Trophy game against Chesterfield, probably just because it's in close succession again, playing a pretty heavily rotated side. But we do go through on penalties. Wowzers! Our replacement Lemeras actually gets the goal, so we're through to, I think that was the area semi-final of the Johnson's Paint Trophy, I think. So we'll have a quick scroll through. We should be through to the area final, and then after that, obviously, it will be the actual final. Yeah. It only shows the final there, and I can't show any other parts of it, unfortunately. Does it say on the calendar what round that was? No, it just says Johnson's Paint Trophy, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that was the area semi-final. So I think we're through to the area final now, or maybe we're through to the aerial semi-final. The area semi-final. I'm not sure. Either way, though, we're getting close to being in the final of that competition, and we've had a match rescheduled in January, which is against Walsall, ironically, the team we've just played. But now it's to play against my personal arch rivals, obviously being a Cambridge United fan, Peterborough United. So I'm desperate to get a good victory in this one, and we'll see what we can do. I think I may have missed the training session as well, actually, thinking about it. So, whoops, but never mind. They're going to play in hot pink, and we'll see what we can do in this one in the fog. O'Brien out wide to Phillips. I'm in support. That's not the best of balls we have got there, but Collison has stolen it off me. Put him under pressure though. We'll get a throw in here in a dangerous position. Bradford taking an early lead against Sheffield United. I'm actually taking the throw apparently. Okay, I just pressed A there to try and skip it, but Phillips can get it back to me. We'll try and turn inside the box with that move on the defender. I will look for Adam Armstrong here. We found him. And he gets it across to Vincelot. Oh, I think he tried to stand it back up to me. Phillips with the shot, the right back. That would have been a brilliant finish from a right back on his left foot if he'd have been able to bury that in the top corner. Not the best of technique, though, and not the best of shots. Taylor cuts inside nicely. Tries to lay it off to a teammate in the middle there, but we're going to get this away. I was going to call for that, but in the end I didn't. I'll give it to Adam Armstrong, though. Obviously scored the penalty in the last game to give us the victory. Didn't really create much else, to be completely honest, in that game himself. We didn't have that many chances, but the chances we did have didn't necessarily come through him. Here's Finch. I'll call for it again through this gap and he'll find me. I'm going to give it a crack from the edge of the box. Oh, I'm almost glad that I did. That wasn't too far away, I don't think. Tried to cut across it so that it would go on target and then bend away from the goalkeeper, but no, it was more of a banana shot than a swerver. And unfortunately, it didn't banana into the corner. It bananaed wide. Finch, forward to me. I'll lay this out wide. Do we go for a run down the line? No. O'Brien will play me in again here. Armstrong's made a good run. We'll play him in. Tell him to have a shot. His first touch took him away from goal, though. Why, in that situation, would you turn away from goal with your first touch, Adam? He's clean through, and then he's run back outside the box, as I've told him to have the shot, and then it does come in, and it's well wide. What a waste of an effort. If Marcus Tudgay had the physical stats, like the pace of Adam Armstrong and the finishing ability that Tudgay has, then you just kind of want some sort of metamorphosis and evolve both of your strikers to play, a mix of both stats. O'Brien into me. I'll try and fire it through that gap to Armstrong. We have done. He's taken it in his stride well there, actually. We'll try and catch up with play a little bit, but I'm just trying to utilise my stamina as best I can. I don't want to waste it all in this first half and find that we're completely shattered at the end of the second and have got nothing that we can do to help the team going forward. I'll call for this from Finch and he'll get it to me. We'll try and drop the shoulder to get round the defender, and we have done. Here's Adam Armstrong. Goes for the shot and it flashes over the top of the bar. Decent effort from Armstrong, just couldn't quite keep it down. We are creating chances here against Peterborough. Hopefully it's not long before one finds its way over the line into the back of the net. Smith there's it through to Washington. Gets it up to Koulibaly. They could be in behind here, but they've gone backwards, Peterborough, taking their time rather than trying to be clinical on the counter-attack. and play the that killer through ball. But they kept possession well. Koulibaly coming around the outside, tries to cross it, but has harried him well. And I was going to say we get it back, but Koulibaly's been able to win it back again. But again, a poor cross. And we are going to get it away this time. Adam Armstrong might use me if I call for it here, and he has done. I've not got much support whatsoever up with me. So I'm just going to take my time and then find the teammate out wide, which we will do eventually, thanks to the deflection off the defender. Ryan Haynes could use Adam Armstrong there, but he's gone to Murphy. Murphy will use me. Space over there for Vince Lott pushing forward. Space for Finch as well. Here's Phillips, come forward from right back. I'll call for this here. Take a good first touch. We'll get the shot away, but ours has gone over the top of the bar as well. Whether it be myself or a teammate, we just can't get the ball on target in this second game. But we are at least having chances here, and it can't be long till we score one, can it? Surely. Phillips pushing forward the right back into Finch. I was about to call for that. In fact, I will now. We use Armstrong instead. We worked it out nicely to Ryan Haynes. We come central again. No, he's going to push down the outside, is he? Or is he going to come back inside? They've got a lot of defenders back here, Peterborough. They're playing a 4-4-2 with their two CDMs rather than two centre mids. So they've been quite hard to break down. We have obviously created quite a few chances in that first half, though. We haven't, as of yet, been able to actually get one past the keeper. I'll try and play through O'Brien, and Anik makes a great save. Is that the same Jack Anik that was at Newcastle last year? Obviously the youngster. He might be on loan actually at Peterborough, thinking about it. He played a couple of games for for Newcastle last year, didn't he? He made a couple of really good saves actually against Chelsea of all teams, to be completely. Oh, I thought I was going to get on the end of that as well. Oh no, it's not Jack Anik, it's B Anik. Okay, it's not the same Anik that was at Newcastle, but it is a goalkeeper called Anik, and unfortunately he's made a great save and then come and claimed the corner. We've had a lot of chances in this game though. It can't end 0-0. It just can't. Vincelot in space, out wide to Phillips. Can he get a cross in? He can. I'm going to try and attack it. I'm nowhere near it, but Brisley's only going to get it out for a corner. The last corner went straight to the goalkeeper. Hopefully this one will actually find a teammate. Will stand a chance of getting it into the back of the net. He might find a teammate. He has found a teammate, and a brilliant save from Anik again. Was it a save from Anik? Because it almost picked up pace after it got to the goalkeeper. We're not going to see it. We're only going to close in on the actual header of the ball rather than the saver of the ball. But that was a brilliant save. That's headed my way. And, I didn't win the header there. It's going to be another corner, is it? It is. Really putting on the pressure. I don't know how to pronounce that centre-back's name. His name is NTLHE. I've no idea how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. In English, those letters don't go together. But Harry's, the centre-back, arrives from the third corner in a row. We have ourselves a leading goal. Pulled away from the goalkeeper again. Two of us went for it. He beat me to it, and I'm glad he did, because it's ended up in the back of the net. Coventry City 1, finally. Peterborough United 0. This Fleck, I called for it off him. Adam Armstrong's made me a run, so we'll slot him through. I've got not much stamina left, but there isn't much time left either. Adam Armstrong clearly just wanting to keep possession. We've gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. I'm not really too sure that was the right thing to do in this situation. We want to we want to keep the ball away from them, but going all the way back to the goalkeeper might not be the best way of doing it. Just keeping possession though here for now. I'll call for it from O'Brien just to try and be involved myself rather than just constantly just watch the CPU pass the ball around. Our agility's gone up one though, but we're being closed down here by two guys. We've still got the ball. Surely not. Surely not! Oh my god, what a solo run and finish. I wanted to just take the ball off them. Oh, that's a weird celebration. It's not my default celebration. I wanted to just keep the ball away from my teammates because they were just playing stupid possession football. In the end, we just ran 50 yards to bang it in the top corner. That's the best goal of our career so far, without any shadow of doubt. And it's against my own personal arch rivals as well. Very pleased with that. Best goal of our career, best moment of our career so far for me. 6 goals in League One so far for Chesnoid this season, and it's Coventry 2, Peterborough 0 at the very end of this game. Goals in the 90th minute in both of today's game. The magic of the FA Cup and the magic of scoring against a team that you absolutely despise. Coventry 2, Peterborough 0. Final whistle's gone, again, as was the case in the game earlier, almost immediately after the kickoff has been taken from that goal. We've gotten, that's our 20th match completed apparently, and we're getting a bunch of accomplishments here. That will help us push on towards 74 rated, won't it? Loads of accomplishments. That will do very nicely. Thank you very much. Peterborough were just no match for us there, unfortunately for them, but I'm very pleased that they weren't a match for us, because that will give us 3 points towards our promotion push here on loan at Coventry, and those accomplishments will go very nicely towards giving us a rating of 74. We're, actually not that far towards 74, never mind, but we'll have it. Actually, let's have a look at the squad report, because a few guys were asking how many goals and or assists we've gotten so far this season. So let's show you, shall we? We're 75 rated. We've got 8 goals so far this particular My Player, and 2 assists. Assists have been quite hard to come by at this stage, because the strikers aren't that good, but we have been able to score in all competitions we've played in so far this year, apart from the FA Cup, which was obviously the first game today, where we, nobody really had a very good game, but we won the penalty at least. But we are a very capable central attacking midfielder for League One level right now. 18 games, 8 goals, 2 assists. There you go. Really pleased with how this My Player is going so far. If you are as well, then make sure you hit that like button. We are 5th in the league right now, level on points with Millwall above us, and only 2 points behind Scunthorpe in 3rd. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed. Check the links in the description to my social media, and I'll see you next time.